Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you the sequence of moves called Sun Salutations. It's a sequence that you usually do at the start of a yoga class or first thing in the morning, and it's to pretty much wake up your body all the way up from toes to the top of your fingers, and it's got about 8 different moves in. So I'm going to break down each one for you, show you how to do it, so that we can do our Sun Salutations. Let's go. Our first move is to start in our mountain pose or Tadasana. And that's where we have our shoulders down, our chest is open, our hands are down by our side and our palms are open. You're lifting your head up high as though there's a piece of string holding it up to the sky. Your feet are about hip width apart. And you've got your tailbone tucked under just a little bit so that you're protecting your lower back. It is an active pose. You should be breathing in and out. And that's how we're going to start off in Tadasana. We're going to start from the top of our mat, so let's go there now. So from Tadasana, we're going to take a breath in as we do a move, and then a breath out as we do the next move. Don't worry if you get mixed up and you're not doing the same in and out as I am, that's okay, as long as you're breathing in and out every time you do a move. So we're going to breathe in and raise our arms up to the sky, and breathe out as we fold all the way down. This here is called our forward fold. You could be right down at the mat, you might be up here, depending on your flexibility. It's totally fine. But the aim of it is to pretty much be hanging all the weight from your hips to the top of your head down. So this is our forward fold. From here we're going to breathe in and bring our hands to our shins or our knees and flatten our back. This is called a halfway lift. And then breathe out as we forward fold again. So let's try that again. So breathing in, halfway lift, and breathing out, forward fold. From here we need to get down to our plank position. There's lots of different ways you can do that. Obviously we're going to have our hands down on the mat. You can take one foot back at a time. Depending on your core strength, your body strength, you might want to go straight down to your knees. That's totally fine, especially the first time you do Sun Salutations for the day. Or you can stay up on your toes. You should be pushing down evenly with your hands and with your feet to distribute the weight. You should have your core switched on. Your shoulders are above your hands and your hands are shoulder width apart. From here we need to lower down to the mat. So you can put your knees down for the first time you do it for the day. And when you lower down, you're just moving your triceps to get down to the mat. If it was your second or third round of Sun Salutations and you're feeling a bit stronger, you can lower down from here again, just moving the triceps. Once we're down on the mat, we're going to do our cobra move, and there's lots of variations. I'll show you the 3 different levels. So first of all, we have the baby cobra, just a little one here, basically squeezing your shoulder blades together. You could do the full cobra. So it's a little bit stronger, still putting those shoulders down, shoulder blades together, almost straight arms. Or if you're a bit more flexible, you can do the full up dog. So where you come all the way up, your arms are straight and your knees are off the ground. From here we're going to move into our downward dog pose. To do that we need to tuck our toes under, and as we breathe in we're going to lift our hips up to the sky and make a triangle pose. Like this. Your feet should be about hip width apart, your hands are shoulder width apart, and you're pressing down evenly with your hands and your feet. It doesn't matter if you're up on your tippy toes or somewhere in or all the way down flat. It all depends on your body's flexibility. When you're in the downward dog pose, you should be pushing your shoulders back, almost like you're trying to push them towards your knees, and your gaze should be somewhere between your knees and your ankles. Take a few breaths here. When you do your first downward dog for the day, you might want to stretch out your body a bit so you can pedal your feet one at a time. You might want to bend the knees a lot, really push those shoulders down. Do whatever your body needs. From the downward dog, we want to make our way back up to the top of our mat. So we're going to breathe in and bend our knees, look between our hands. And for the first time that we do sun salutations for the day, we'll just take little steps up towards the top of our mat and in our forward fold. From here, we'll do our halfway lift, flat back, hands on shins or knees, and back down to forward fold. Taking a breath in and coming all the way up, hands up to the sky, back down through your centre and into Tadasana. That one round is called Sun Salutations. Usually you do 3 or 4 rounds, depending on your mood for the day. We're going to do another one now. We're going to do it a little bit quicker. So starting in Tadasana. Let's take a breath in as we raise our arms to the sky, and breath out as we fold all the way down. Breath in, flat back, halfway lift. Breath out as we come down. Hands to the ground, stepping back to your plank. You can have your knees on or off the ground, and coming on down. Breathing in, coming up to Cobra. Breathing out as we come down. Tuck in the toes, breathing in to your downward dog. And take a few breaths here. On your next inhale, we're going to bend our knees and look between our hands. Take little steps up to the top of the mat. Forward fold as we breathe out. Breathing in, halfway lift, flat back. Breathing out as we come down. Breathing in as we raise our arms up all the way to the sky. Breathing out as we come down through centre and back to Tadasana. We'll do one more round. I'll show you the more advanced options this time. Breathing in, arms up to the sky. Breathing out as we forward fold. Breathing in, halfway lift. Breathing out, forward fold. Hands down. Breathing in as we go back to our plank. And breathing out as we come down. Breathing in as we come to up dog. Knees are off. And breathing out as we come to our downward dog. A few breaths here. Breathing in as we bend our knees, look between our hands. You can do your little steps or a bit of a jump to the top of your mat. Breathing out in your forward fold. Breathing in, flat back, halfway lift. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in as we come all the way up to the sky. And breathing out as we come back to Tadasana. By now, you should be feeling a bit warmer, a bit more stretched out. Your breath's a little bit faster now too. And from here you can move into lots of different variations of other moves. That's your sun salutations. Hope you have a lovely day.